Hey everybody, KingCorphish's here, and welcome to the second ever video from the KingCorphish's Spring Break Blowout 2014. In this video we will be taking a look at my top 10 personal favorite Pokemon from the Johto region, or the second generation. Number 10. Murkrow. Fun fact, I used a Murkrow in my Pokemon Soul Silver adventure. Sadly, I lost a cartridge of that game years ago. And still haven't found it. However, I do still have the Pokewalker device, and funny thing is, I still have Murkrow trapped in there today, as some people just love their trainer so much that they'll try anything they can do to stay. As for Murkrow itself, the bird looks really cool, and his evolution, man! But that Pokemon should be saved for another top 10 video. Number 9. Noctowl. My older brother had the most amazing Pokemon Heart Gold team that I've ever seen, ever. Like, seriously, this team would destroy everything in its path. No joke. This team had a Noctowl on it, and this thing, like my Gengar from Platinum, soloed battles with Hypnosis and Dream Eater, my two favorite moves in Pokemon. To be completely honest, Noctowl would be my favorite bird/flying type Pokemon if it weren't for... Number 8. Lydian. Does anybody remember that really old website from 2008 called Pokemon Trader? Well, I used to play that website a lot as a kid, and I really enjoyed it. This game was like the standard Pokemon journey, only it was browser-based and combined all of the stories of all the 4 generations. At the time, there was no such thing as Unova. The starter Pokemon I chose was Chimchar, and the very first Pokemon I ran into in the wild was a Ladybug, and I instantly caught it, just 'cause. This Ladybug would eventually become best on my team as a Lydian, and that's why Lydian has earned this number 8 slot. By the way, I couldn't really decide between Noctowl or Lydian which one I liked better. I sorta do like Noctowl better, however, I actually used a Lydian, whereas I've never actually used a Noctowl. So, Lydian just sort of fit. Number 7. Panco. Yes, I promise Panco will be the final bug-type Pokemon on this list. However, just want to say one thing. I personally think that 2nd Gen has the best bug-type Pokemon there is to offer. So, let's get back onto the video. When I was 6, I got a GameCube and Pokemon XD for my birthday. I was really happy, and the game was super fun. I caught a lot of Pokemon in that game, and one of them was a Panco. My older brother looked up a lot of the Pokemon on Cerebi.net that I had on my team just to see what they would evolve into. And when I saw Fortress, I didn't like it. I literally would not allow my Panco to evolve just because I didn't want that. And to this day, I still have a level 40 Panco on my team. Number 6. Teddiursa. Remember when I told you about my Panco and my Pokemon XD, and how I never evolved it? Well, it's literally the exact same story with Teddiursa. I caught this thing in my Pokemon XD adventure just off of the cuteness factor alone. My brother then looked up the evolution of Teddiursa on Cerebi to see a giant bear with a white circle on its stomach. Honestly, I didn't like this thing either, so I didn't evolve it. Again, I have a super high level Teddiursa on my team to this day as well. However, nowadays I kinda like Ursaring and its design. However, I just kind of like Teddiursa a bit more. Number 5. Aipom. I've never actually used Aipom as a Pokemon myself. However, just looking at the monkey is so cool. I love the design and work put into the Pokemon, and I just love it. And the fact that Game Freak gave Aipom an evolution in 4th Gen is just awesome. One of the main reasons I love Aipom so much is from its appearance in the anime. I just love the character of Aipom and always stealing Ash's hat, and how it stowed away with him on his trip to Sinnoh. As a kid, it made me laugh a lot, and I thought it was hilarious, and that's why I love Aipom and Ambipom a lot. And, well, that's why they're on this list. Number 4. Phanpy Donphan. Is it weird to have 2 Pokemon in the same spot on the list? Of course it is. However, seeing as how these two are in the same evolutionary line, I feel it's acceptable. This is a very similar topic to Aipom because I've never used Donphan before in-game. However, I have used a Phanpy in Pokemon Creator as well as Pokemon XD, and I loved it. Similar to Teddiursa, I decided to catch Phanpy off the cuteness factor alone, and similar to Aipom, when I started watching the Pokemon anime, that was when my love for Phanpy really started to show. Ash's Phanpy eventually evolved into a Donphan, which I didn't like as much. However, I still love Donphan's design, and it's just an awesome evolutionary line altogether. Now, if only Game Freak wouldn't decide to make a Mega Donphan! Number 3! Sentra and Furret. On my Pokemon Soul Silver version, yes, the one that I lost with Murkrow, I had a Furret on my team. Sentra has a cooler design. Furret was an amazing battler. Sentra has a cooler design. And this Furret was amazing. Knowing Surf, being so fast, Sentra has a cooler design. It swept lots of battles and it was awesome. Also, Sentra has a cooler design. Just saying. Number 2. Gligar. Gligar is another Pokemon on this list that I have not used in-game, however I love the design too. The only ground and flying type Pokemon in the whole game is definitely got to be a lot of pressure, however I think that Gligar fit the role perfectly. Gligar just looks so cool, and it's just so amazing. The fact that it looks like a little demon is awesome, and to add on the color purple just made the Pokemon look so amazing. You know what? Let's just slap purple onto every Pokemon in existence and they would all look amazing. Also, another reason that I love Gligar so much is its anime appearance. Ash has a Gligar, which is just really cool, and Ash's Gligar's personality isn't what I expected it to be, though. Looking at this Pokemon, I'd think it would be serious and sinister, however Ash's was fun and playful. Also, Gligar's evolution it was given in 4th Gen, amazing. Number 1. I bet you all been waiting for it. My favorite 2nd generation Pokemon is Quilava. Quilava, that amazing porcupine fire thing that just looks so cool. This Pokemon is ranked number 3 of my all-time favorite Pokemon, and this is definitely by far my favorite fire-type Pokemon. This was the starter I chose in Pokemon Soul Silver. Yes, the one that I lost with Murkrow. And there's really not much to say besides that. Quilava just looks so cool, and I love it because of that. By the way, Ash's Quilava never influenced me in choosing this. Ash's Quilava will never be as cool as mine. Thanks for watching my top 10 favorite Johto Pokemon video. If you haven't already, you can click on this annotation to check out the playlist of the rest of the Casey Spring Break Blowout 2014 videos, as well as an annotation right here to check out a current Let's Play of mine that I am doing of Pokemon Stadium 2. I put a lot of hard work editing into this Let's Play. It's very entertaining, and it even teaches about the game a little bit as well. It's a great series, and I hope you all take a look at that. You can also click on this Pokeball to check out my top 10 favorite Kanto Pokemon. You can click on this Great Ball to check out my top 10 favorite Hoenn Pokemon. You can click on this Ultra Ball to check out my top 10 favorite Sinnoh Pokemon, and you can click on this Master Ball to check out my top 10 favorite Unova Pokemon. There's also some other websites I have over here, and a subscribe button here. Once again, thanks for watching, and see you in more videos!